You ever get in that situation with your kids where you're the bad guy? You're in this, I call it the no trap. You're always saying no, 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 no. And you're feeling like a jerk and you're feeling like the worst parent on the planet. Well, today, stick around because we're going to walk through how to get out of the no trap. Check it out. Hi, I'm Brett, your favorite shrink, right? And you are back watching My 5 Minds. This is where you're learning a new neuropsychology called systemology. And we're learning about how the brain works. Today, particularly, what we want to work on, parenting. I think this whole week I'm working on parenting because it's just such an important topic, right? For all of us, it's something we all struggle with. Today I want to start you with a story. I want to start with a story of Mindy. Now, Mindy comes in and she's one of those people that each week she has a new scenario. She has something new she's struggling with. And this week, she's struggling with her kids. She was out the store, she was doing the, shopping, and everywhere she went, the kids are like, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this. And it was driving her crazy. And she finally blew up, lost it, right there in the middle of the store. And that was a pretty picture, right, for everybody to see. So Mindy came in and she was feeling bad and she was feeling discouraged and she's feeling like the worst parent on the planet. And she wanted to talk about how could she better deal with her kids? Well, I started her off and asked her this question. Mindy, what would it be like to be the hero, to be the good guy, to be the person that always says yes? Yes. Everything your kids ask. Yes, 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 yes. Mindy looked at me like, what? Are you crazy? You're my therapist. You're supposed to be the sane one in the room. And you're talking kind of insane. What do you mean? So I talked to her through and I said, Mindy, you're in this trap. You're in this trap because you see yourself as the bad guy. And therefore, you play the bad guy. But you don't have to be. You can be the person that says yes. Let me show you how. And I started to walk her through the scenario. I talked to her about when my kids were little and my kids would go to the store. And that's basically my strategy even now. Anytime my kids ask me for anything, my first response is, sure, that sounds great. And then I always follow up. I follow up with this question. How do you want to do that? How are you going to make that happen? How do you want to earn that? What do you want to do? Because it's not my responsibility to meet my kids' needs. It's theirs. If I teach my kids anything, I want to teach them to be responsible for their own needs. One of the biggest issues that we have with millennials is that millennials have an attitude. And the attitude is, everybody's going to give me what I want. I don't have to be responsible for my own needs. I just show up and I get a paycheck. I just show up and I'm going to get an A. I just show up and here's the classic one. I just show up and I'm going to get a trophy. Well, I know we point to trophies as the kind of this core issue with millennials, and that's not. The core issue with millennials is that we've said we would be responsible for their needs. It's not that we would say yes. That's not how we created this problem. It's that we said we would be responsible for them. Anything they need, anything they want, we as parents would take care of that for them. Up until the point when they're adults. And then we would throw them out on their ear and they would have to figure it out themselves. It doesn't work that way. We need to start, even as little kids, teaching them how to be responsible. So again, let me go back to my scenario. When I'm at the store with my kids and they want something, I would say to them, sure. And then the caveat always was, what are you going to do? How are you going to do that? How do you think you can earn that? Now, earning it could be, we oftentimes had a behavior modification schedule with my kids where they were earning points. And then they would take that points and apply it to whatever it is they needed. So if my kid wanted something at the store, I'd say, sure. Are you planning on using points for it? Are you wanting to make this something different or something extra that you're working towards? How do you want to do this? And again, can you hear the message? The message is, I'm not only leaving them responsible for earning it, but I'm also leaving them responsible for coming up with a plan. For coming up with a plan on how to earn it or how they want to earn it. And oftentimes my kids would say, oh, no, I don't want to use any of my points because they're saving their points for something that they really want. And this little impulse thing that they're after, a cookie, some gum, whatever it is, isn't as important as, whatever their new X-Man toy is going to be. And that was good too, because it helped teach them to prioritize. What's really important to you? Do you want this impulse or do you want this longer term goal? And that was a choice that they had to make. Again, my answer was, yeah, we could use some of your points that you've saved up for this thing to buy that. Okay. My answer is always yes. But by doing that, you're going to be farther away from this other goal. Is that okay with you? They're making choices. They are having to take their own life and decide how they want to get what they want. So we started playing that with Mindy. Mindy, what would it look like? Mindy, what would it look like if you said yes? In other words, get in front of your kids, not behind your kids. It works the same thing with homework. My kids always want to go out and play. My kids always want to go out and have fun. And so it's me always pushing from behind. Did you do your homework? Did you take care of responsibilities? Did you do your chores? I'm always pushing from behind to try and get them to do the things they want. But if I can get in front of them, now what would that look like? If I can get in front of them, that would be, sure, you can go out and play with your friends. Did you take care of all your stuff first? They have to prove to me that they've taken care of their responsibilities before they get to go play. They have to show me that their homework is done before they get to go play or do screen time or anything else. I'm always, yeah. Did you do what you have to do? Did you take care of your responsibilities? Sure, I want you to go have fun. Definitely. It's up to you, though, to use your time wisely. If you sat around and did nothing the last hour after you got off school, that's okay. That's on you. When it comes time for you to play or get on screen time, again, you're entitled to do that. That's part of our rules. But you have to show me that you did what you were supposed to do. Again, I want to be in front of them, not pushing from behind them. Go do this, go do this, go do this, go do this. No. They want to go play with friends, go on their video games, whatever. They want to go do that. They have to prove to me that they've taken care of what they needed to take care of in order to do that. It is so much easier. It is a game changer to be on that side of the equation than to be on the other side of the equation. So we gave Mindy an outline. We gave Mindy an outline of all the things that she needed to work on. I said, Mindy, go home. Go home, work with your kids, get in front. Don't be the one that's pushing. Say yes to everything they want and let them figure out how. Well, she came back the next week a lot less stressed, a lot less anxious, because the pressure of making her kids happy, it wasn't on her shoulders anymore. And in fact, she could be the good guy. And it was on them to make themselves happy. Win-win for everybody. Now, I hope you like this video. If you want to learn more, subscribe. If you want to check out some of the other things that we're doing, go to my website, brettrwilliams.com. Thanks for watching. Again, you've been on My 5 Minds. And I'll talk to you soon.